What's going on, family? Besides the end of the world. If you're new to the channel, this is Rashad. We're off the grid with Rashad. Like, subscribe, share to the channel. And as gas is going over $4 a gallon, just decided to take y'all on my first April garden tour of the spring. See what's growing in my garden. Because at this time, those look like some peppers. Corn coming in. But yeah, so I'm out here in West Texas, Zone 8A, and with everything going on in the world today, I am glad I made this move 4 years ago to move off grid and start me a garden. And it didn't look like this when I first got here, but over time, I just kept building it up and kept putting whatever little money that I had. Some people take the extra money and go buy things they don't need. I go buy seeds. I go buy plants. I go buy trees. I always feel the most important thing to plant on your homestead when you get there is some trees, especially when you live in a climate like this where there's no shade. But this is one of my newer additions, a Leland cypress tree, which should grow to 40 feet. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to take y'all and show y'all what's going on in my garden here. So we got all kind of stuff coming up. Still got plenty of cilantro, onions, and this is a lime tree that I had thought was dead, but it looked like it's trying to come back. So, hey, broccoli is looking good. We got tomatoes finally coming in. Lettuce in there. We got more broccoli coming in. I got onions in there. Whew. More cilantro. More cilantro. Cilantro and garlic. You can never have enough cilantro and garlic. More cilantro right there. More garlic and cilantro. But yeah, it's been crazy. So most of us by now have seen gas go up by almost $2 a gallon within the last 2 months. Diesel is almost at $6 a gallon. And all your fruits and vegetables that get to the store that you go buy, they get there with a diesel truck. So when you see the price of those fruits and vegetables, everything in the store is going to go up because everything gets delivered by a diesel truck. So you got to keep these things in mind. This is why I stress the most important thing you can have right now is your garden. I feel like my garden increases by $10 every single day. This unnecessary war goes on. Hey, I might get some grapes this year, y'all. This is the grape tree I planted last year. Let's see how it does. But look at the grape tree I planted the first year. Oh yeah, I replaced my lime tree and my lemon tree. So let's see if those make it. But this is the first grape tree I planted here. And this looks like it's trying to put out some grapes. It's looking nice and green. Oh yeah. And this was looking like a dead stick during the winter time, but it's coming back. I'm just gonna let it go and trellis up everywhere. But yeah, y'all. It's crazy. Everything's crazy right now. So when the whole world is going crazy, you want to have somewhere where you can have peace, and there's not really a value that you can put on peace. But I would like to get it for as cheap as I can possibly get it, and that's what I did out here. Got broccoli in the ground, and this is the area I first cultivated when I got here. Pepper plant in there, asparagus, more asparagus. I'm gonna let this broccoli go to seed right here. If you can see, when broccoli goes to seed, it'll form these seed pods. And once these seed pods turn brown, you'll get a whole bunch of broccoli seeds. So I'm not gonna buy broccoli seeds no more, because this one is just gonna put off a lot of broccoli seeds. But yeah, my Italian cypress is starting to put on some growth this year. I should grow to 30 or 40 feet. Seen them real tall in El Paso. But look at all the peaches I'm getting, y'all. This is the first fruit tree I planted on the land. And it's made it. So I didn't know with fruit trees, in order for them to bear or to get more or better fruit production, some of these trees gotta have a second fruit tree. And that's why I got this one this year. So hopefully that will help out, and I'll get some peaches. Got snap peas going up my live oak tree right here. Yeah. Look at the green grass. The grass even came back. So that's a pallet of Bermuda grass I got last year, and it filled in nicely. It's a little goji berry bush I got. It looked like a little volunteer coming in. We got a lot of volunteers this year because seeds were just everywhere. Got lettuce volunteering down here with the plum tree I planted a year and a half, I want to say. This is my first plum tree, and this one took off. But this is the second plum tree I bought this year. So, this mint I planted the first year I was here, still just doing whatever it wants to do. And I took it out of the tire because I'm hearing a lot of people say that the tires leach chemicals. So as you can see with my garden, if you can see any differences with my garden, I took a lot of things out of tires. I actually had all that stuff in a tire right there, and I had a tire right there on the other side of the broccoli plant where I got garlic in there, so I took that out. But yeah, got more seeds coming in, more garlic. This is one of the first raised beds I put in here, and I'm gonna retire this one this year after I get done. I figure I want to put this sage at, because this sage is doing beautiful. Hey, what is this? The sage flower? I've never seen it flower, but it has little buds like it wants to flower. I don't know. I'll let that spinach go to seed. See what that does. And I like this raised bed right here. Lettuce is doing good. We got onions, garlic, kale. And I just put some straw in here. That's why straw is all over everywhere. Spinach in here. More lettuce, more garlic. And look at my wildflowers. So I've been trying to plant wildflowers since I got on the land. And for some reason, it never worked. Now, I could grow sunflowers, but look at these. And I guess they're perennials, so they come back every year. Look at it. So I just got a line of them. Right there, growing right in the ground. Mondale pine tree, doing good. Got kale growing next to it in the ground. So a lot of people ask, about the soil. Can you grow in ground? And you can obviously see that you can. But the more organic matter you can add to the soil, is definitely going to be beneficial. This is a bed that I dug out and put compost and soil in. And it's doing good. We got onions, garlic. Look, got lettuce just growing in the crack. Look how big the likeness is. So it was trying to go to seed, so I cut the top off. And a lot of them are trying to go to seed, so I may just start pulling them. Let a few go to seed. But yeah, sorry about that. Stop the camera accident. But yeah, going to, got some garlic in here. More asparagus. I should just cut that. Corn, lettuce. Here's my first asparagus bed. I've already harvested twice out of here, but I would say one of my favorite crops growing out here in the desert is asparagus because it's very low maintenance and you can harvest it for 20 years. After the first couple of years, they'll be small, but then after that, they'll be bigger and you can harvest them. I wonder if these are seeds. I don't know. But that'll be dope if it just drops more seeds and just keeps growing. Hey, all I gotta do is give it a little water every now and then. But if you let them grow, like they'll grow. Asparagus can grow like a foot in a day. So if you don't pick it, when it's like, yay high, it'll start ferning like this. So this one we could have picked when it was like here. But oh well, it's all good. I'll still get more asparagus. But look at the flowers. I transplanted these, and we got these red flowers that pop all over the desert right now. But I transplanted a few of these over here, and they came back. But yeah, so over here we got more lettuce, garlic, some stuff coming in. Kale's doing good. More lettuce, more kale, broccoli. And is that a ladybug? Zoom in, get in. Focus. It won't focus right, y'all. There we go. It's a ladybug. Next bed, I got broccoli, more lettuce, more spinach, lettuce, broccoli, lettuce, spinach, more seeds coming up. So I'm always just planting seeds all the time. So sometimes things take a long time to come up. And by that time, I've already planted some more seeds because they didn't come up. And then as the temperatures warm up, then they start germinating. So mesquite trees coming back. We got sunflowers in here, more lettuce, garlic, carrots, onions. Yeah, I went big this year, y'all. I wasn't playing. I knew something was about to go down. I didn't know when. But if it did go down, I want to be ready. Pomegranate coming back nice this year. Ocotillo, another desert plant that's native out here that I transplanted close to the house. And even it's starting to come back. You can see the little flowers. And normally it puts off red flowers, but my dogs chewed off the ends, so I guess the flowers. Oh, that's so. But you'll see it as it blooms up. I'll take more pictures of it. Yep. I gotta get this one out of the tire too. I got stuff in there. It's another in-ground bed I made this year. And I put a whole bunch of strawberry seeds in here, but I don't know what happened because I don't see no strawberries. But a whole bunch of other stuff is popping up, so I don't know. I threw a lot of different seeds in here, so we'll see. I like the element of surprise. Now, in this last bed, I know I got potatoes in here, and they're looking good. It took them a while to come in, but so the temperature has been up and down out here. And we starting to average out in the 70s, 80s, and 50s at night. So as long as we can stay in that range, it'll be perfect growing weather. And the days are getting longer, so everything gets more sun now. So everything is looking good, y'all. I don't know about the rest of the world, but it's looking good out here. I'm gonna have to get one more water tank because I broke this one. And yeah, other than that, got my water storage, got my garden, got my solar, free power. I don't think I showed y'all this yet, but I got broccoli over here, snap peas, blueberry plants. So I'm just glad that everything came back, especially my blueberry plants, because I've been having a hard time with those. They just look like crap when they first start off, so I don't know. But hey, you just gotta keep growing. You gotta keep growing. So once you get your garden established, it really doesn't take much but tender love and care to keep it going. Hey, I see you. You see that bird just fly off? So these birds, it'd be like an oasis out here. They be out here. So the birds probably took some seeds. I don't know. But they probably trying to dig the worms out. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep expanding my little food forest out here. And this is what it's looking like April What is it, April 7th? Yep, Tuesday, April 7th. And we'll see how long this ceasefire lasts. But they sure do know how to manipulate the markets, so hey, that's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. And yeah, y'all keep growing. And if you don't know, now you know.